Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today let's find the domain of the definition of the function where the function f(x) is defined by 1 by 4 minus x squared plus log base 10 x cubed minus x. And the four options are given as this, okay? A, B, C, D. These are the four options that you have to choose from. So let's solve this, okay? So what we will do is let's write the function first, okay? So f(x) is defined as 1 by 4 minus x squared plus log base 10 x cube minus x. Okay, now we can see that the function is divided into two parts. So what we will be doing is we'll find the domain, okay, of this function 1 by 4 minus x squared separately, and also log base 10 x cube minus x separately, and then we'll combine them together to find the domain of f(x). Okay, so that is what we will be doing. So let's start first with 1 by 4 minus x square. So now we have 4 minus x square in the denominator. It's a fractional kind of thing. So we have 4 minus x squared in the denominator, and this function will be defined if 4 minus x square is not equals to 0. So if we have 4 minus x square equals to 0, then the function will be undefined. That means we will remove that value of x which gives 4 minus x square to be 0. So let's factorize this. So we have 4 minus x square, so this 4 can be written as 2 square minus x square, and we can use the formula a square minus b square. So we'll be getting 2 plus x and 2 minus x equals to 0. So from here we can see that the value of x is equals to minus 2 and 2. Means 4 minus x square will be equal to 0 when x is equals to minus 2 and 2. At that time the function will be undefined. Hence the value of the function 1 by 4 minus x square will be defined for all the value of x, for all the real value of x except for 2 and minus 2. So this will be the domain of 1 by 4 minus x square. Okay, so let's work on the next part of the function, that is log base 10 x cube minus x. Now this is a log function and we have x cube minus x within log, and it will be defined if x cube minus x is strictly greater than 0. Now let's again factorize this part. Okay, x cube minus x, so I can take out x as common. So I'll have x square minus x square minus 1 inside the bracket. Now this 1 also can be written as 1 square, so I can further factorize this as x plus 1 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now I have to find the value of x which will give this to be greater than 0. So let's first see where the function will be 0, where this x minus 1 and x plus 1 and x minus 1 will be 0. So if I draw a number line, I can see that this x will be 0 when x equals to 0, x plus 1 will be 0 when x equals to minus 1, and when x minus 1 will be 0 when x is equals to 1. So these are the 3 points where this whole of x plus 1 x minus 1 will be 0. Now let's choose any value from the number line apart from minus 1, 0 and 1. So if I choose the value, any value, like randomly I'm choosing it 2. So if I put 2 here, what will I get? 2 into 2 plus, it will become 2 into 2 plus 1, and it will become 2 minus 1. I'm taking the value of x equals to 2. Then here I can see that it is 2 into 3 into 1. So this will become 2 into 3 into 1. So this will become 6, which is coming out to be 0. So that means at the value 2, it will be positive. So from, if I take any value above 1, this all will give us positive. And in between, that means in between my 0 to 1, it will always be negative, and in between minus 1 to 0, it will be positive. Okay, and then again from -1 and lesser value it will be negative. Okay, because the function becomes 0 at -1 0, because it cuts the x-axis on these 3 points, it will go up and down, and we will have this kind of values. Okay, so now we need a positive value, so we can see that this function x cube minus x will be greater than 0 when it is between 0 -1 to 0 and 1 to infinity. So domain of this function will become -1 to 0 union 1 to infinity. So this is the domain of function log x cube minus x. Now I have to combine the domain of this two functions. I have to combine the domain of these two functions. In whole of the real number, I should remove -2 and 2. So -2 and 2 must be removed. 2 must be removed. Apart from that, I can take everything. That's what the domain of the first function sees. First part of the function sees. Okay. And from the next one, I can see I can take the value. I have to take the values of -1 to 0. Okay, I have to take only this part, and from here I have to take from 1 to infinity. I can take all the values from 1 to infinity, but from the first function I can see that I cannot take 2, and here I can take everything between 0. I have to take everything between -1 to 0. So combining this, I can write I have to take the values from -1 to 0. After that union, I have to take it from 1 to 2, because 2 should not be included. Okay, I have to take from 1 to infinity excluding 2, so I'll break it at 2, so 1 to 2, and from 2 to infinity. So this will be the domain of the function fx. So here I can see which one is the option. C will be the correct option. Okay, I hope you understood how to solve this kind of question. Thank you for watching till the end. See you next time. Bye bye.